We do have another phone call. Let's take a call from Jenny.
Hi, my daughter works for a retail establishment, and they allow service dogs in the store, supposedly service dogs, lots of dogs, and she was bitten by one of the dogs. And the store, after we started asking questions and asking for help to try to figure out whether or not she needed to get rabies shots, they opened a workers' comp claim, and they keep directing us to the workers' comp company when we ask if they can provide us with the customer information to contact the customer and find out if the rabies shots are current. When we call workers' comp, they say, that's not what we're here for. And the store is just a big runaround, and we kind of have to get an answer.
So what advice do you have for Jenny? And this sounds like a complex situation.
Yeah, it sounds like something we deal with a lot of the times, a lot of finger pointing of who's responsible or you know, who should be giving you that information. And I know that can be tough and that can be frustrating. I agree with you. As far as what you can make the store do, that's a different question, right? I don't know that there's anything you can make the store do. Now, should the store give you that name? I would think that they should give you that name, right? A couple things that come to mind for me on how you would get that name, right, is if there was an incident report. I'm sure there probably was an incident report that was taken. They may not let you see it, but they may let a lawyer see it, right? So an incident report might have the customer's name. The other thing, you know, a letter, right? You can write them a letter and say, hey, look, I want to know the customer information to determine whether this dog had its rabies vaccinations up to date. As far as the workers' comp claim, in Mississippi, workers' compensation is an exclusive remedy. What that means is if you're getting workers' comp from your employer, you can't turn around and sue that employer for the same injuries. So it's in this situation, because you have work comp, it doesn't mean that you can, or it means you can't go and sue the employer. So they don't really have a reason not to give you the name. Dog bites are tricky because the insurance that is tied to a dog bite is usually the homeowner's policy, right? So it can be tricky, especially if the dog was not at home and it was out in the public when it bit you. What I would recommend is if you're trying to determine the rabies vaccination status of this dog, I would reach back out to the store and just say, hey, I need to determine whether this dog has rabies vaccinations. Do you have an incident report? Do you have a customer name that you're willing to give me? And if they don't, it might graduate to getting a lawyer to look at this for you.
All right, thank you for that advice.